So excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get to it. We gonna get to it. Let's get to it. Hi, everyone. First, I want to begin by thanking everyone that is celebrating my book launch with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this moment with me. Thank you. To everyone that's joining in the virtual space, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, probably Twitter, because I'm new to Twitter. I just got back on Twitter. So if you are joining from any of the virtual spaces, thank you for the support. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce my new book. I am an author now, and it is called Vintage Journey Within. It's spelled with an E. Vintage is spelled with an E, not because I cannot spell, but for a very, very specific reason. When I write poetry, I write my poetry to vent. I like to talk about my feelings and anything that I'm going through, or anything that I've noticed someone else going through, or any events that happen to be occurring. I like to write about them. And this book encapsulates that 100%. So throughout the book, it starts off very vulnerable. And by the time you get to the end of the book, it's a sense of empowerment, and it leads to the second book in the series, which brings me to this other surprise. Vintage Journey Within is the first book in a series under the Vintage title. So I do hope you all enjoy this book. This book is good for learning new perspectives, starting new conversations. It's definitely a conversation piece. So if you got a book club or if you got a podcast, check it out, talk about it. I honestly think that it will be a really good conversation. To everyone that purchased their copies prior to the book launch because they could not make it, thank you so much. Let me know what you guys think. And for those that got their books at the book launch or after the book launch, or if you just got it in general, let me know what you think. I would really enjoy hearing your thoughts on this book. And I'm an author. I'm excited. So enjoy the read. Set the mood, whether it's with hot chocolate, wine, water, good eats, and set the mood and enjoy this book. With that being said, Vintage Journey Within will be available for purchase at vintageseries.com. That's vintage with an E. There will be copies available for purchase with my signature on the website, and the link will say purchase book with signature. And there will also be copies available without my signature. And don't worry, if you happen to see me at any point, I will sign your unsigned copies. The copies that are signed, however, are limited. They will be signed as I get them to place on the website for you all to order. At some point, I may not order any additional books to sign. So absolutely would not mind signing any copies if I see you. But thank you all for celebrating this moment with me, whether it's in person or in the virtual space. For those that got their copies ahead of time before the launch because they could not make it to the launch, I really appreciate you. Everyone, please let me know what you all think. And purchase Vintage Journey Within, now available for purchase. I'm an author. Peace. I'm excited.